Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So it seems that the US-EU trade deal that was agreed last week has finally started to show some signs of positivity for the dollar on the charts, and facing the brunt of that on the flip side is gold, which has dropped another $50, but managing to importantly hold the 3,300 level for now, having a little bit of a bounce up on the intraday chart. But if we take a look back at when gold was on its peak recently, we've dropped over $100. So there's this sell-off on the yellow metals really starting to show and put pressure on a lot of buyers to start re-entering the market, because sellers are taking over quite considerably. So with a few other aspects this week, just the odd small headline of the Fed's interest rate decision, which is expected not to be moved at the moment. Their next rate cut is expected in September. So will there be any surprises in this week's interest rate decision from the Fed? And what will the comments be after the decision has been made? We'll obviously bring you all the latest in that on our Telegram and YouTube channel. But for now, let's just take a look on the path of gold, because as I said, it's been a little bit under pressure, you could say. As I said, we're trading at 34.30, now trading towards 3,300. But as I said, most importantly, finding some firm support at that particular area. We did think that if we had a confirmation break through that particular zone, we would start having more of a sell-off. Previous sessions have seen that we had a test roughly around that area. We saw possibly a move towards 32.90 before a slight move higher. So we'll wait and see if that comes into fruition. But for now, as you can see on the chart, holding nicely, and we'll just wait for the next direction, because that's going to be something of a slight turnaround, especially with the RSI in deep oversold territory. We are expecting a little bit of a bounce higher naturally. Can't sink too much lower than that. But will the sell-off continue? And obviously, if you do see a break at this particular channel, expect more of a move, $20 to $30 to the downside. So this is what we're looking for in the near term. Let's just take a flip side on the dollar index, because as you see here, really racing towards the important psychological level of 100. That's the aim for a lot of traders at the moment. Haven't really seen that since, well, at the back end of May, but even then that was the drop below it. If we even go further than that, we weren't really trading steadily until before April. So it's a really multi-month high that we're trying to achieve here, and price action is in the right direction at the moment. But again, like the gold on the flip side, we are vastly overbought on the RSI, so we are expecting a little bit of a slowdown in price action, slight bearish divergence possibly that can pull prices a little bit lower. We're just waiting to see if that's going to be a lot lower and a bounce higher, or if we can get a lot more of a stability on the dollar, since they have had a lot of pressure in the last few months, especially with Donald Trump's tariff war continuing. He's getting deals done, but are they quickly enough? And you know, with stocks flying and indices flying in America, is he too bothered about getting too many trade deals done? You have to wait and see. But as always, we'll bring you all the latest in technicals and fundamentals on our YouTube and Telegram channel. So stick with us, stay ahead, trade responsibly, and we'll speak again next time around. Bye for now.